my soldiers started to crumble. I'm showing up a full battle route with a combat load. I got my weapon at the low and ready. I'm asking these people to trust me. So I don't really trust them because so many times the Taliban uses those guerrilla tactics of embedding and saying, I need you to...
Hello there! You ever think that something's like missing from your life?
Or I'm going to murder your entire family. And so then it builds distrust between us and the people. And that was something that we're losing our nation's blood and treasure, and that was a hard pill to swallow. You train us to be fighters and ask us to be nation builders, and we're forcing it down their throat. They had us doing a job that we were not trained to do. That's what you do.
I still read.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. April 17, 2002. Before a room filled with cadets at the Virginia Military Institute, President George W. Bush officially announced a new phase in the war in Afghanistan. Peace will be achieved by helping Afghanistan develop its own stable government. Peace will be achieved by helping Afghanistan train and develop its own national army. And peace will be achieved through an education system for boys and girls.
It must have been quite a challenge for Americans who knew nothing about Afghanistan, knew nothing about the culture, to all of a sudden find themselves serving as not just soldiers, but as nation builders, etc. The Army, for this very time, didn't really have any element to shots. I don't remember down what my Alexander said, so I don't want to so Mike, how did you get the deal for you? So he was on the internet in the middle of nowhere ordering books, off of Amazon on counterinsurgency, getting them out for his company commanders and first sergeants to be looking at and figuring out on the ground while they're actually doing these missions.
In 2006, 4 years after troops began trying to execute counterinsurgency strategy on their own, the U.S. military would finally issue updated counterinsurgency guidance. Everything into France. A strategy that focused less on conventional warfare and more on securing the support of the population, ensuring aid and infrastructure, trying to win the trust of the people.
You quite literally wrote the book on counterinsurgency, coining what our viewers can understand better is the idea of nation building. Did that work in Afghanistan?
I think it actually did work during the period that we had the resources to do that. The problem is that in a situation like Afghanistan, you have to be enabling, if you will, in the security realm, because that is the foundation that allows you to do all of these other tasks.
People say that counterinsurgency did it for nation building in the world. Well, actually, I disagree. We did counterinsurgency in World War II. We just did it after the armistice. That's exactly what the Marshall Plan was. Building nations that would be durable and resilient against the threat of terrorism.
I think in rural Afghanistan, which is most of Afghanistan, dissatisfaction with the government was a greater factor than fear and resentment. They might dispense harsh justice, but they dispense justice.
The U.S. counterinsurgency strategy in Afghanistan failed, according to Jenny McKiernan. And we now know there were many who saw it failing as a strategy in real time. As one member of General Stanley McChrystal's Afghanistan assessment team of government investigators implemented an effective Hindu Kush.
Each compound had somebody would run up with an AK-47, and we would, as our little journeys go out, we would shoot and kill them. And over time, what we learned is almost every compound in Afghanistan had an AK-47. And if somebody came in, you were living there right now, and you had an AK-47, you might go to defend your family. I think we created a tremendous amount of ill will and fear in the Afghanistan.
Most of the time, we got the individual that we were conducting the raid without firing a shot. And we run that many raids, eventually some of them are going to be bad. And there were some pretty horrible mistakes.
Mistakes, meaning innocent civilians, wounded, or killed. Brown University's Watson Institute for International and Public Affairs estimates that more than 47% of Afghan civilians lost their lives during America's war in Afghanistan. 47,000. And no matter what stories we told ourselves about why those mistakes happened, it is that number, not the battles the U.S. won or in schools that the U.S. built, that number that may have ultimately mattered.
I will never forget this one incident the rest of my life. The United States had bombed a wedding party. And I went down there and spent 3 or 4 hours talking, yelling, listening, drinking tea, and at the end of it, we had killed 20 members. At the end of it, one of the elders, we lost 4 or 5 family members. Shook my hand. I said, do you think that would ever happen in the United States of America? I don't think so. How did it come to happen that we on the wedding? This took them to a group of fighters. We really made an effort that year, and I think the leaders carried it on. Number one, any allegation of messaging. Secondly, we opened up our
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you?
nations to
Great. So it's available for pickup at our nearest location, sir.
Later reports found that 47 people were killed at that wedding party. And year after year, innocent civilians continued to lose their lives. Year after year, increasing the challenge, winning Afghan hearts and minds.
civilian casualties and the manner in which the approach to conduct has been a source of serious concern for all our knowledge.
Coming up,
We have a clear and focused goal.
Obama's surge.
I probably spend more time thinking about it.
Being the first black president from New York City, and I was like, well, any time to serve the country, perhaps now would be a great time. My name is Richard Brookshire. I was the sergeant that served in Afghanistan in 2011. How do I feel about Afghanistan? The war in Afghanistan? It's difficult to take credit because there's a young black man. But when I look at the presidency choices, I think Obama was a liar. I think
Ay, alam ba yung kinaganas niya? Ay. Kang kinausahan ka, Obama.
specifically in Afghanistan. The mastermind of 9/11, the architect of Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden.
Alaga.
They captured and killed Osama bin Laden. And I remember the day that it happened. I was in Town Hall, and the fact that Osama bin Laden got killed, that's not why we were there anymore. It's kind of when I started to really fall out of love with Obama.
The death of bin Laden marks the most significant achievement to date in our nation's effort to defeat Al-Qaeda.
I see him delivering a speech as if he's accomplished some great feat, and perhaps propagandic sense he had, but all I saw was a lot of money being poured into a country that did not want us there. There are literally schools in Brooklyn. There are bread lines in this country right now. There are people who are facing eviction. What could that money have done for the people who actually call this place home?
In January 2009, America inaugurated a new commander-in-chief, whose top foreign policy agenda item was the 7-year-old war in Afghanistan. To finish it and get out.
I want the American people to understand that we have a clear and focused goal. Dismantle, Pakistan and Afghanistan to prevent their return to either country in the future. It is a cause that could not be more just.
A just strategy Commander General Stanley McChrystal.
People can talk in that mission statement much about if Afghanistan is unstable and ungovernable and all that Al-Qaeda story, is that good enough? Is that success? So it became a sovereign Afghanistan which can defend its own borders, which can police inside itself, which can prevent the re-emergence of an Al-Qaeda safely inside.
McChrystal's predecessor, General David McKiernan, had been sacked by President Obama's Defense Secretary Robert Gates.
They have a new strategy.